know you've got a lovely one, and I appreciate the time to come on. Look at how nice and shiny you look. I'm going to just take a second here, and
Thank you,
before
Karen.
start, I'm going to show your before and after, okay?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Karen, for inviting me on this morning. Let me just with dislocations that we have in life, we might tend to get a little bit disappointed and disenchanted. And I made it in 2022 when I was in a situation like that, and I purposed that the best was yet to come. And guys, it really and truly did. My personal friend, Carl Thompson, sent me a 2.5 minute video. It was a video that explained a bit about the hydrostat technology. And can I tell you, when I saw that, I recognized that this was generally and definitely a game changer. So in February 2023, I decided to take this journey with New Me. And to date, I have no regrets, no regrets. As you can see, Karen has just shown some pictures of what my face looked like. And I love the sun. And no matter how I'm told, as you get not older, younger, you're not supposed to be in the sun that much. That's a bit difficult for me to deal with. So my skin has become more brighter, my appearance more clearer. And I didn't even observe it because looking in the mirror, yeah, make sure my hair is okay and I'll go. But then again, person saying, what did you do? How are you looking like that? So I said, wow, this new me skin is doing wonders. And if that wasn't enough, I experienced some gum sensitivity, which was going on for a while. And can I tell you, over 10 to 15 years and having a situation like that, you know what it's like going to the dentist, having any sort of just regular checks? Yeah, it's a bit painful. The new me swish, sorry. What happened is that I didn't even realize when everything subsided. Within 6 weeks or so into taking the swish, my gums are no longer sensitive. I am just grateful. I can now drink hot, I can drink cold, teas, everything. I can do a lot, folks. I am just very happy with what I have been experiencing for almost a year now. And I was just hearing Scott speak about recovery. And can I tell you, I did begin a program in 2023, and I do take my swish 5 minutes before I go in and 5 minutes after. And can I tell you, I feel no pain. I am energized. It's as if I can go again. Thank you very much, Karen, for having me on this morning. Great. And I can tell you all, this is the real deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Franca. And Franca, excuse me for getting which country you were in, if it was Jamaica or Trinidad. Okay.
That's okay. We have many countries on board now, so I could expect that.
All right, thank you. All right, and so, all right, well, now we're at the point of our call where we're going to be introducing our beautiful guest speaker, and that's Juliana Dennis. This is a must-see presentation. It's Juliana knows so much about anti-aging. Glutathione is the most dramatically anti-aging thing that you can take. I know I look so much younger, at least 10 years younger, maybe more, but it's the most dramatically anti-aging thing you can take. And this lady knows about anti-aging. She's an anti-aging coach. She works with a longevity blueprint program that reverses your age and proves it with a biological clock test. And her experience includes 20 years of studying functional and laboratory medicine. And she is also a licensed esthetician. She authored the book Aging Redefined, Biohack Your Body Clock Backwards, and that's available on Amazon. And she'll be training today from an esthetician's point of view. And so I know that you'll join me in being so grateful that she's part of the team, because you'll learn so much on our call today. Our products are making such dramatic change. You heard the testimonials this morning, and they're just a tiny drop in the bucket of how dramatically the products are affecting people's lives. When you see the before and after videos that we have, it's just astonishing what you see. So, Juliana, can you unmute? And there she is.
Good morning, Karen. Thank you so much for your such kind words, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to share my passion, right? Yes, we're going to be sharing some knowledge today and hopefully some gold nuggets, but definitely sharing my passion for NUMMI. Absolutely. So I'm delighted. Hopefully you can walk away with at least one thing that you will totally internalize and walk away with a strong posture. But so yes, as Karen says, I am a longevity coach. This is my passion, and I help people biologically reverse their age to look and feel great now and for years to come. So NUMMI, of course, is at the foundation core of my program. So without further ado, Rick, I'll let you go ahead and load the PowerPoint. And from the next slide, please. I'll say, so again, this is my longevity blueprint program. On my website, there's a longevity quiz that I invite you to take as well. All right, next slide. All right, well, we are going to jump right into it today. Today is a newer presentation that I designed this week. So if you have heard my presentations before, this is going to be a deeper dive. Now, you can get your pen and paper out, but you don't have to be copying everything down. What I want to be able to convey with you is a little bit more explanation of why we are seeing the results that we see in our fabulous before and after pictures. Because some, like Karen said, a lot of people say, oh, was this photoshopped? And of course, we know they are not. But this is going to give you a little bit deeper knowledge as to how glutathione, NUMMI Swish, and NUMMI Spray can actually produce these results. Now, I was introduced by a wonderful friend about NUMMI, and I said, sure, I'll take a look at it. And I wasn't really expecting much at all, quite frankly, because I thought I'd seen everything in skincare already. But nanoparticles was what really was the one word that caught my attention. And so I saw a difference within 3 days. And then my family members saw a difference too in 5 days. It was just tremendous. And then I realized, wait a minute, we really have something. And that's why I dug into the science of it. And I will say, as I've been an esthetician since 2003, and thank you, I've had been privileged to have a lot of experience in the industry. And this is the most effective, the most, I say strong, but most effective product that will influence and correct skin that I have ever seen as an esthetician. In my business, I have a medical director, I have a nurse practitioner. I can prescribe anything for the skin. And I tell people that this is the best on the market that I've ever seen. So I want you to walk away with that strong conviction. I've sold to plastic surgeons. I've been worked at the American Academy of Dermatology Convention. I mean, I've really seen it all. And you can hold your head up high in that posture that this is the most effective product for your skin. So we'll go ahead and get started and explain why. So glutathione, of course, protects our skin cells from oxidative stress and damage from free radicals. One thing that I want you to also to really grasp today is, I don't know if you can see me as I hold these up, but I'm holding up the pair, of course, our wonderful Swish and then our wonderful Spray. They really have a symbiotic relationship together to be used together. And we are building the skin from the inside out, and then, of course, the outside in. So go ahead and back to our presentation. So what happens is we have free radicals, and a free radical is a cell that has an unpaired electron, and it's whipping around the entire body looking for that electron that it doesn't have. And as it's doing that, it's taking them from another cell and damaging that cell. So that's what we call oxidative stress. So what glutathione does, it comes and gives that unpaired electron to the free radical and calms it down, so to speak. And so it will stop going and taking the electron from your healthy cells. So we're giving the free radical cell exactly what it needs in order to stop the damage from all your other healthy cells. So I hope that image is a little different maybe than you've heard before, so you can really understand the relationship between glutathione and a free radical cell. So the unpaired, the free radical cell becomes whole and totally neutralized, as you see here at the very bottom, again, stopping the damage to other cells. Okay. So oxidative stress does damage your collagen. When the skin is exposed to free radicals, it's damaging the collagen, elastin, and the DNA in your skin cell. So that, again, the glutathione is going to be neutralizing these free radicals, reducing the damage on collagen and elastin. Now, right now, we're talking about collagen, we're talking about skin cells, but what is really, again, the powerhouse is the synergy. So that with the inner cells, by you taking inner cells, that's not what I meant, but by you taking the swish, all the cells in your body, within 70 seconds, glutathione is being administered to every cell in your body. So yes, of course, we love our Numi spray, which is going deep and penetrating into our skin.